And with XLEAR, while we were researching it, we figured out that XLEAR represents more than just a nasal spray. XLEAR was really focused on making someone's life healthier through healthier products.
The thing that we realized when we were doing research for XLEAR and understanding this company more is it's a product that's geared towards family. It really connects with the family, and it should be a household name. And so we went with the tagline that said, "So you can." Because our understanding of these products is they're products that make everyday life more convenient, easier, and you can live a better, healthier lifestyle. And so we went with the "So You Can" tagline that can be incorporated with all different mediums and different advertisements you use. Whether it be a picture of a girl who's smelling her hot chocolate, so you can smell the peppermint, so you can smell the hot chocolate. Or whether it be coupled with a visual image of a mother and a daughter making cookies together. It's so you can live that healthy lifestyle that you're wanting to live through these products.
Great, and with the market research, we figured out that nasal spray isn't something that you really go out of your way to buy. It's an as-you-need product. So when you have a stuffy nose, that's when you're like, all right, we gotta get to the store and buy some nasal spray. So with that, we decided to take a look at the target market. And target market is millennial moms. They're looking for more natural products. They're getting away from chemicals. They don't like added things in their products. And so they're more naturally minded. They are looking out for the health of their family and for the health of their children especially. They're very motivated by emotion and by providing a healthy home. So with that, the millennial mom is between the age of 20 and 35. They have a young family and they're on social media a lot. So that's 17.4 hours a week on average with 3.4 different social media accounts. So we really want to emphasize social media with this new XLEAR Max. And this again, it shows where they get the most of their ads. Print media is really getting out of fashion. Now it's mostly digital media, it's on their phone, it's a little bit through TV, and then everything else is really declining. So that's the parts that we want to emphasize.
So we kind of go with the motto that you have to invest money in order to make money. And the best way to make money is to pinpoint the advertising that will be able to have the best return on investment. And like Trevor mentioned, billboards and radio and TV commercials for this demographic aren't going to have the best return on investment, but we want to be able to utilize other traditional marketing techniques and advertising techniques through something called aisle architecture or point of purchase advertising. We came up with the idea to use floor graphics, which are graphics that you can place in the grocery store near the aisle where you would purchase the product that is going to create brand awareness. As Trevor mentioned before, you're not usually walking to the store and have a clear nose and think, man, I would love to load up on some nasal spray right now. Usually, it's when you have a stuffy nose, you make a trip over to the grocery store for the nasal spray. That being said, a lot of people don't head over to the grocery store with a specific brand in mind of which product they're going to choose. So we want to focus all of our advertising at the point of purchase. They walk in, they're heading to buy the nasal spray, they see the floor graphic, it says nasal spray, immediate connection. They walk in, they've already seen the brand, and now they know which product they want to buy. We'll also use shippers and other advertisement that can be placed within the aisle and on the shelves that is going to direct attention to that specific product. Like we said before, we're not going to be focusing on billboards and radio because that's not where the demographic finds value. But we'll be placing a lot of our resources and money in digital marketing through Facebook advertisement, Instagram advertisement, and YouTube. Sales promotion as well is a big part of this. Because this is a natural product, it's going to be priced a little bit higher. That being said, it's appropriate to at times have temporary price reduction or discounts that you're going to do for this product in order to entice customers to purchase it. You're also enticing the grocery store that you're working with to place that product in their newspaper to show that it is on sale, it is discounted, and then it's a win-win for the grocery store and for you, and the consumer is able to see the product up front in the advertising. This as well, we outlined 3 parts of the year that would be the best time for you to be able to do a temporary price reduction. The first one would be the flu season. Any time that is going to be most appropriate between January and February. We also said that Mother's Day would be very appropriate because your demographic, once again, is natural-minded millennial moms, and we feel it's appropriate to do a discount at that time, as well as Christmas time. The flu's going around, a lot of people are congested. This would be a great time to have a discount for your products.
All right, so what about digital media marketing? I mean, that's really, I feel like, what this XLEAR Max is really focused towards with millennial moms. So millennial moms have really changed the face of online advertising. The attention span of a millennial has reduced to just 7 seconds. So if you don't catch their attention within 7 seconds, they're already not paying attention. So here's an example of popular brands with millennial moms and how they decided to tackle this multimedia marketing. And as you can tell, a lot of it's just very simple. It's a lifestyle, it's with their family, it's out picking pumpkins, it's relevant, it's with the time of the year. It's how you can stay connected with your audience. So it's not so much as building up a specific product as you are building a relationship with your target market.
We see the highest amount of traffic through all the social media for this demographic is going to be through Instagram. And as you're posting content through Instagram, you have to ask yourself, is this something that my demographic would post themselves? And is it appropriate for the season? So as we see here, we want the advertisements to almost seem like they're not advertisements at all, but there's something that a friend or a family member is posting that creates that nostalgic emotional connection. We also see brand recognition here. This kind of ties back to the "so you can" tagline. We see that little girl sniffing the hot chocolate, so you can smell the peppermint. Most people have a memory of one time or another cooking spaghetti or cookies with grandmother or mom, and so it says, so you can smell the gingerbread cookies. Like we said before, it's making XLEAR as a company as a whole a household name, a family company. And they understand that you care about them because you're a natural product.
And here's some Facebook ads. So again, they're very short, very concise, and they're attention-getting. So they don't focus too heavily on information about the product, but it's enough so that they'll be able to recognize the brand. And again, it's more building a relationship with the consumer rather than forcing all this information on them. They want to recognize you as, like Brian said, a family company. So with that, we found some AdWords that would help generate more attention on XLEAR products. And those would go along with some banner ads that we could place through the internet on various social media platforms. And then here's an example of just a very short, very concise clip, a video clip that draws more on emotions of millennial moms, but also with the product. So it's again building that relationship, making something relatable with that target market. Ties in with that "so you can" phrase, and it relates with everyday mom things, and it really helps the customer to understand this is a family-friendly product.
We want to emphasize our public relations strategy, which is the best way to get a customer, gain customer loyalty is by getting the public and the customer involved in the product. So we decided the best way to do that is utilize Instagram, our digital marketing platform, and create a competition. So we would be sending out a competition to our consumers, asking them to use the XLEAR logo and try to make a creative way that they can present it in a picture. Whether it be they be on the beach and they create the XLEAR logo on the beach and take a picture of it, or they use arts and crafts in a home with their daughter, or they sculpt it, whatever it may be, they take a picture of it, put it on Instagram, and the most likes, shares, and the most creative picture will be able to win a prize, and we've decided that the best one for this would be a DSLR camera for our demographic.
All right, so the budget. So the way this breaks down is that we're gonna throw most of the budget into the social media marketing. So that'll be things such as creative creating images, videos, and then the space so that we can advertise that on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And then the second greatest portion of that is going to be going towards that physical marketing, like the aisle architecture, the things that people will notice when they get into the store.
Like we said before, the whole point of this is to get people to understand that XLEAR, as a company as a whole, is a family company. They care about your health. It's a natural product, and they want you to be able to have XLEAR be a family product in the way that it's a household name. That when those kids grow up, they trust XLEAR in such a way that they will now use that product with their children. Thank you.
We'd love to see 40,000 every Target. I don't know if Target would love that so much, because that space is pretty competitive. So how would we pitch this to Target? How would we say, let us put a 3-foot decal on your floor?
So that's a perfect question, because we actually discussed this. Target is a supermarket that loves to be a clean-cut store, so they're not as big of a fan of that idea. But that's why temporary price reduction is huge, because for those kinds of companies, you got to hit them in a different way. And Target will sponsor what you're selling if it is on sale. So when you do these temporary price reductions, it'll be in the newspaper, and then you'll be able to sell that as well. And then that's why we're putting such a big push on our social media, so we can be able to hit those other areas in ways that we might not be able to in Target.
Okay, so the idea is that we're going to sell more product in Target by doing these temporary price reductions, and Target will like that enough to let us put a decal on the floor.
Yeah. And the thing about that is we understand we're trying to get into these stores like supermarket or like Target and these stores, and the more that we're able to show them that we're willing to work with them, the more they should be willing to sponsor things like that, because we're creating business for them.
So I like the So You Can Cat line that sort of lends itself to a lot of tool outs, whether it's some of the kids cooking, outdoor activities, whatever. And it played nice that that was that line. I think the Instagram promotion is an interesting idea. Get some attention, it's creative. Nothing SLR was motivator to that consumer, but those are small issues. And I like that you type actions so it's relevant. You're putting some elements back, not people's lives and the issues. So that was nicely done. Those are my comments.
Really strong social